If you spend any time scrolling through tech forums or watching videos from skeptics like Zeroth, you'll see a real battlefield. On one side, we have Donut Labs making promises that sound like a dream. On the other, we have engineers clutching charts and shouting, "Don't kid us. This is clearly lithium-ion." So, stop predicting. Actually, let's find out where the truth really lies. In the world of electrochemistry, every battery has its own unique fingerprint known as the voltage curve. When you charge a battery, the way the voltage increases over time or capacity reveals the chemical nature hidden inside. Actually, when looking at the charts from the VTT Technical Research Center report on Donut Labs batteries, experts practically gasped because it looks identical to an NMC lithium-ion battery. Why are they so certain? It comes down to the golden numbers. The full charge voltage stops right around 4.15 volts to 4.3 volts, and the cut voltage when drain falls to 2.7 volt. These are the exact hallmarks of lithium-ion. If you were to take two charts, one from a Tesla battery and one from Donut Labs, and overlap them, they would match with startling precision. This is the biggest reason why many believe Donut Labs is simply hyping up a high-performance lithium-ion cell as a brand new invention. However, Donut Labs hasn't backed down one bit. They firmly state that their battery is an all-solid-state battery ASSB and does not rely on the traditional lithium supply chain. This creates a massive contradiction. If it's not lithium-ion, why does that voltage curve look so familiar? There is a possibility that few people mention reinforced sodium-ion. Do you remember those reports about Cattle's sodium-ion batteries? By doping or mixing special materials into the cathode, scientists can force a sodium battery to operate with a voltage profile that mimics lithium almost perfectly. If Donut Labs is using sodium or a new chemical compound, they could create a perfect imposter on the chart. Even though their claimed energy density of 400 Wh per kilogram is twice what the best sodium batteries can do today. This makes the "is it lithium" question incredibly difficult to answer. The story of solid state is where the plot thickens. One of the fatal flaws of current lithium-ion batteries is the liquid electrolyte. It's flammable, prone to explosion, and hates heat. Donut Lab says their battery is all solid. In fast charging tests at 11C, meaning it reaches near full in minutes. Their battery heated up to nearly 90 degrees Celsius. For a normal liquid lithium battery, 90 degrees Celsius is a red alert zone that usually leads to a fire. Yet, Donut Lab's battery kept working without a bulky cooling system. This suggests two scenarios. Scenario 1. It is still lithium-ion, but designed with extreme precision to handle heat while still containing some liquid. Scenario 2. It really is a solid-state or semi-solid battery. Solid materials allow a battery to withstand high heat without swelling or catching fire like liquids do. If it's Scenario 2, whether it uses lithium or not, it's a giant leap forward. But if it uses lithium while being marketed as lithium-free, then we have a tricky ethical question on our hands. Why are we surrounded by virtual numbers? We often hear the ad 100% charge in 5 minutes. From an engineering perspective, that number is almost meaningless. Charging a battery is like pouring water into a bottle. Near the end, you have to slow to a trickle to avoid spilling. Defining 100% depends on how small of a current you are willing to accept before you stop the clock. If you stop early, you get a fake 100% in 5 minutes. If you want to fill every last ion, it might take another 15 to 20 minutes. Donut Labs might have used some cosmetic tricks with these numbers at CES 2026, but to be fair, the VTT report showing 0% to 80% in 4.5 minutes is an undeniable fact. No matter what's inside, that speed makes it a monster in today's energy world. Actually, let's talk about that 100,000 cycle claim, which is probably the most science fiction part of the whole story. Most of the batteries in our phones or Teslas start to get tired after 1,000 to 3,000 cycles. Promising 100,000 cycles is like saying you can drive a car to the moon and back several times without the battery ever fading. Scientifically, for a battery to last that long, the ions moving back and forth must do so without causing even the tiniest bit of structural damage to the rooms they live in inside the battery. In traditional lithium-ion, the cathode and anode expand and contract like a breathing lung, which eventually causes cracks. If Donut Labs has truly found a solid material that doesn't crack after 100,000 breaths, they haven't just made a better battery. They have rewritten the laws of material science. This is where the skeptics get the angriest, because such a leap forward usually happens in small steps, not a giant jump out of nowhere. So at the end of the day, is it lithium-ion? Stop predicting. Because the truth is that while we cannot be 100% certain without cutting the cell open in a lab, the suspicion that this is a lithium-based system, likely a semi-solid or advanced solid-state variant, is very high. Why? Because to hit 400 Wh per kg, there's currently no material that does the job better than lithium. The fact that the voltage curve matches an NMC cell down to the milliold is simply too big a piece of evidence to ignore. However, there is a hybrid possibility Donut Labs might be using lithium, but has completely changed the packaging and the way ions travel through a solid medium. If that's the case, they aren't technically lying about it being solid state, but they might be downplaying the lithium part to attract investors who are worried about the global lithium shortage.